Good morning, Golden Valley. I'm Shahryar Chaudry.
And I'm Ilvis Salazar. Stay tuned for announcements about scholarships,
College of the Canyons,
and a presidential debate. Live from Golden Valley, GVTV starts now.
Welcome back, Grizzlies. It's Thursday. We have a fantastic show planned for today, so to get it started off right, let's take it over to the pledge.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Attention all junior and senior girls. Golden Valley has joined with the local Soroptimist Club to bring you a full-day workshop tomorrow where you can focus on career opportunities, setting and achieving goals, and more. If you want to participate in the exciting event, see Mrs. Callaway in the CCR office.
The Golden Valley High School week of CTE celebrations continue with our very own Miss Yates. If you haven't heard, Golden Valley has a sports medicine pathway. You can join Miss Yates in room 306 during lunch today and begin learning how to help athletes prevent and treat injuries.
Moving into our club news, the Joy Club will meet today at lunch in room 504.
And the Lighthouse Club will meet today at lunch in room 503.
Attention all GV clubs and organizations. GV's Black Student Union would like to invite you to the Unity March today at brunch.
And the Red Cross Club is hosting another blood drive on March 6th. Interested donors must be 16 years old and meet the minimum height and weight requirements. If you are interested in donating, see Ms. Lucero in room 505. Forms are due today.
Moving to our Grizzly Poll of the Week, we would like to know which problems do you feel is the most serious for teenagers today? Either bullying, drugs and alcohol, cyber addiction, or peer pressure and competition. Remember to vote on our Twitter at GVTV_news, and the results will be announced tomorrow.
So Grizzlies, earlier in the week, we showed you our secretary, treasurer, and vice presidential candidates. Now it's time to see your final presidential candidates, Braden Kalis and Sammy Scaglione.
TV. I'm Sammy Scaglione and I'm running to be your ASP president. I genuinely love this school and all the people in it, and it'll be my mission to make sure all of us here at GV are proud to be Grizzlies and have an extraordinary year. And together, well, it'll be our mission to make it memorable.
Now that you know who your presidential candidates are, it's time to hear from them. Andrew O is with them in the studio right now. Andrew, take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Shahryar and Ilvis. That is right. Today is the presidential debate. I'm Andrew O, your moderator. So let's start off. So Sammy, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
For sure. Hey Grizzlies, I'm Sammy Scaglione. I'm the current junior class president here at Golden Valley High School. I really love ASB. I love our school, and I've loved school since I was really young. My dad's actually an elementary school teacher, and I've always grown to love school and the opportunity it brings. And one thing I really want you guys to know about myself is that as I'm going into my senior year, I'm supposed to really figure out what I want to do with my life. And the main theme between what I've considered is that I love to be of service to others. I really do love serving others, being there for them, and to make a positive change. And that's really what I want to do.
So Braden, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, first off, I want to say good morning and thank you for watching. You may have seen me walking around campus or may just know me as a really tall guy, but in case you haven't had the chance to meet, I'm Braden Kalis, and as you can tell, I want to be your next ASB president. I've been in ASB since middle school, and I'm currently serving as your guys' spirit captain, where I plan a bunch of rallies, sporting events, and different lunch and brunch time activities alongside an amazing team and a really fun class. Going into next year, I really want to help others and influence them to achieve their greatness, not mine, and I really want to help people reach their full potential.
So one of the most important questions that Grizzlies ask is why do you want to run for president? So Sammy, what is your response?
Well, I've actually wanted this since I was in 8th grade. I've always grown to love ASB each and every year. I think that we have an amazing opportunity to change the lives of the students on campus, and I do not take that for granted. I really want to utilize that and really make sure our class works to the best of their abilities to make next year really amazing. I think that we all have an amazing group of leaders, not only just in our class, but on campus, and I want to make sure that all of those strengths are really used and that people know that they are valued.
So, Braden, what do you have to say?
Ever since I joined Golden Valley's ASB freshman year, I knew I wanted to run for a higher position in the future, but it really wasn't until this year that I knew for sure that I was going to run for ASB president. I devoted so much of my life to ASB, working hours in and out of school to make sure that GV is as fun as it is for me as it is for you. And I know the responsibility it is, and I promise to put 110% into everything I do. And I really want to influence others to achieve their greatness. And yeah, and I know the responsibility it takes, and I want to give people who feel they don't have a voice to be able to make a lasting impact on campus.
So, being president takes a lot of responsibility, takes a lot of hard work. So, Sammy, what do you plan to do during your presidency?
Well, what I've realized is that ASB can't expect any growth in spirit or excitement for the things on campus unless we have the student body behind us. So I really, really want to work on recognition. I really want to expand in that area because I feel like if we can get those people who feel like they're ignored or don't have a voice to know that they are welcomed, that they can participate, that is my main goal. I can do that in various ways. I want to ask people how we can improve, get their input on things. Working off of the BSU's Unity March, I wanted to think of doing a Unity Day to celebrate the different cultures and diversity on campus. And I think there are so many different ways that we can really show a strengths of all the people on campus, include them and make them feel like Golden Valley is their second home.
So, Braden, what would you like to tell your fellow Grizzlies?
Definitely one of my main goals is to get a lot more feedback on what we're doing in ASB. Of course, as a class, we always try to translate what we think the entire school body will want into events and other ideas. But sometimes we kind of stray off in the wrong direction, and that's okay, but giving our campus the opportunity to give feedback, may it be positive or negative, would be really important. Some ways we can implement that would maybe to be a school email, or maybe even just a post on a wall where anyone can come up and write anything they want, maybe doing new ideas for rallies or themes for spirit days, or pretty much anything. I think getting a really valuable opinion is what makes our school more unified. That's really important. I also want to give more recognition to our campus clubs and sports and the arts, especially like band, color guard, and show choir. I think that's super important to give people who usually don't get that much attention the recognition they really deserve because they're working hard.
Now, as our candidates always say, Golden Valley is a really wonderful school, has a great campus, great people, but there's always things to improve on. So what's one thing you would change about our school, Sammy?
Well, with my campaign, I kind of focused on cartoons and what it was like when we were younger, and I just want to bring that into high school. My favorite thing about coming to school is just coming to school with a great attitude, and I want to expand that and make sure everybody has that same feeling of being excited to come to school. I think that if we can improve on our campus environment, we can improve on the attitudes of all the students, that they enjoy coming to school, that it's not just another everyday thing, but that they come knowing that they have so many new opportunities and so much change that they can make in the people around them as well.
So, Braden, take it away.
One thing I changed about our school is definitely the inclusiveness. I want to know going into next year, and especially this year as well, that everything we're doing in ASB and everything everyone does to make a change is for you and for everyone on campus. It's not secluded to just certain groups. And I think the day we all realize that we all have our differences, and of course there's diversity on campus, but once we come together, we can really get that spirit and that hype that we all really want. And yeah.
So, Grizzlies, this is a really friendly presidential debate. So we would like to know whether, Sammy, what do you really admire about Braden?
There are so many things I admire about Braden. He's been my friend since I was in middle school. He's a great, great guy. He's always worked really hard, and me and him actually started ASB together, and I've seen him grow tremendously these past few years. Braden, you're a great, great guy, and I've really seen how you've done great in spirit, and you really love our school. So I really admire your passion for ASB and for other people.
Thank you.
Braden, what is your response to Sammy?
I love everyone to know that, as you can tell, Sammy's a super positive person. She has a mindset that I've only met in a few people in my life. She's super genuine and outgoing, and I think she'll be able to, if she does get elected, she'll be able to spread that to other people. And she's done a great job this year by planning different events, and I think she has really cool work ethic, and she'll be able to spread that to other Grizzlies.
So, of course, since this is debate, Sammy, what is one thing that would set you apart from Braden for being a president?
Oh my God. I think that one thing that I have is I'm a very, very social person. I'm a people person. I love to reach out and talk to people that I don't know, and I think that's something that I really can utilize, and that is a really big strength of mine, is that I'm able to go out of my way to meet new people and really reach out to the people who don't usually get reached out to, and I think that's something that I have a strength in. Yeah.
Braden, what do you have to say?
I'd say one of my strengths is definitely getting other people's influence and making sure people are heard. I have a work ethic that I think is super good. I'm a really dedicated person, and I'm super passionate about giving other people opportunity. And I think putting that into everything I do and keeping my peers in mind, we can have a really fun school year.
Now, before we end off this really excellent presidential debate, Sammy, do you have any final remarks for your fellow Grizzlies before the voting begins?
For sure. I love Golden Valley. I really do love our school. We have an amazing, amazing campus, amazing people, and I think that we can make next year great no matter who gets elected. We have great people on our side. Every single student should be valued, should feel like they have worth, and we promise that we will work towards that in every way, shape, or form. I want high school not to be a bunch of individual experiences. I want it to be a collective experience that we all really enjoy.
Take it away, Braden. What do you have to say?
I want to say thank you to everyone still watching and to everyone who supported me through campaigning. It's been so much fun getting to meet new people and seeing the diversity on our campus and being able to think of new ideas to unite us. I think it's really fun, so make sure to be heard and vote today and tomorrow.
Thank you so much to our candidates, Braden Kalis and Sammy Scaglione. It's really tough to be on camera. So good luck in the election. Voting has started today and will continue until the end of the day tomorrow. All you freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, make sure you go and vote. The link is on the Golden Valley website. Sadly, we have just reached the end of our show. For the entire crew of GVTV, my co-hosts, Shahryar and Ilvis, and of course, our presidential candidates, I'm Andrew Rowe. Have a wonderful day, and of course, don't forget to be awesome.